Hey guys, it's DC here and welcome to the Daily Hack. So the Daily Hack, if you're new to this channel, is a video that I do twice a week now where I go over the top 3 news stories of the day. Then I go to the TryHackMe leaderboards and see who's currently winning for the month. And then I answer any questions that you guys left me in the comments of the last video. So kicking right off, the first article is Black Rose Lucy is back and it's now pushing ransomware. Now, Black Rose Lucy is a family of malware which is operated by the Lucy Gang. I shit you not, that's actually what they're called. Basically what it does is it encrypts Android devices and then spoofs like FBI messages on their screen saying, you know, you need to unlock your phone, you need to pay the FBI, blah, 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 like scare tactics basically to make you pay money. Now, they've recently come back from the depths with a new ransomware campaign. Researchers have apparently found 80 new versions of this malware. The article says here, distribution of the malware is social-based, researchers say, where targets are enticed to download a video player booby-trapped with the Lucy dropper. It goes on to say, we found that the samples we acquired distinguish themselves as harmless-looking video player application, primarily leveraging Android's accessibility service to install their payload without any user interaction and creating an interesting self-protection mechanism. Push downloads of its malicious video player, victims receive a message on malware distribution sites that reads, to continue watching the video on your phone, you must enable streaming video optimization, SVO. Select it in the menu and turn it on. Of course, once you turn it on, it then releases its payload onto your phone and you're basically immediately going to get spammed with different FBI warning messages asking you to pay $500 US. The way it works is the malware starts by registering a receiver called UYQTECPPXR to run the boot_complete and quick boot power on to check if the country code of the device is from a former Soviet state. The Lucy ransomware then tries to trick the victim into enabling the accessibility service by initiating an alert dialog that asks the user to take action. So it's a pretty serious malware. It's a little bit funny. These things seem to always happen to Android, and it's because of there's no real like lockdown on what can and cannot be installed on an Android device. You can pretty much install whatever you like. And because of that reason, these sort of malware or ransomwares get loaded onto Android phones all the time. So it's not really a security flaw as such. It's basically the same as saying like you have a Windows computer and you can install anything that's a .exe or .msi, right? It's the same sort of thing. It's just that it's not coming from a verified app store location. I know my MacBook, it does warn if I am trying to install something from the web that hasn't been downloaded through the App Store. And yeah, I usually just turn that alert off because obviously I like to think that I know what I'm installing. But yeah, for my iPhone, it doesn't even allow me to install anything from the web. It has to go through the App Store, whereas on Android phones, it obviously doesn't. Anyway, let's go on to the next article. The title is Rogue Affiliates Are Running Fake Antivirus Expiration Scams. The article reads, rogue security software affiliates are sending emails that falsely tell recipients that their antivirus software is expiring and then prompt them to renew their license so the affiliate can earn a commission from the sale. We all know how this works, right? A software affiliate is a third party that refers visitors to a software company to earn a commission from the sale of their software. Now, there are heaps of legitimate software reselling companies, of course, but this article is about a group of spam emails that are being sent out that tell the recipients that their Norton or McAfee antivirus software is expiring that day, like right now, basically. And then it then prompts them to renew their license fee. Now, this is mostly targeting and I guess the people who are mostly falling victim to this sort of attack are the elderly. However, that's not the only people who are falling victim to this attack. The way it works is it's just like a malware pop-up, I guess, on your computer that prompts and it just reads your program file. So it says if program files /Norton or /McAfee is installed, then pop up. And it seems to be somehow getting around the pop-up filter by McAfee and Norton at the moment, because it's written in a way that it says it's their own software. So it's a pretty intelligent little bit of malware. What it then does is it redirects them. So you click on the pop-up, comes up and you click on it, and it will take you to a redirected page, which is basically just a credit card grabbing website. And it just takes your details in from your credit card and then charges you a fee. Now, how much that fee is pretty much the limit of your credit card in some cases. So, yeah, it's a pretty serious scam. It looks like it's more common coming up, and I'm pretty sure it's going to run its course over the next couple of months and then sort of phase away as antivirus softwares become aware and start blocking it. The last article is GIAC certifications partner with ProctorU to offer remote exam delivery. So the GIAC certifications are a set of certifications which are fairly highly regarded in the cybersecurity industry. And yeah, they're pretty important to cybersecurity professionals, especially once you get to that medium tier of work. GIAC are now offering their certifications through the online learning platform ProctorU, so that you can now do the exams online, whereas before you had to go to like a Pearson VUE Center or Red Education or whatever it's called in the country that you're from. It's pretty serious news, actually. It's good to see that they've adapted the online world and the online learning and certification scheme, I guess, that's been running its course over the last couple of months with COVID-19 obviously limiting where people can go to study for these exams. But yeah, I think it's a great initiative to throw out there, and I think it's really good to see these larger certification grantors to be offering these certifications online instead of saying, no. Everyone who wants to get this cert has to wait until COVID's over, whenever that is, and then come into our learning centers. Because I can imagine Pearson VUE and Red Education are hemorrhaging with their physical locations at the moment, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. The world is meant to change when things like this happen, and it's the people who do change who come out on top. So I'm really happy to see that GIAC have changed their ways here and are now offering the certification on ProctorU. I'll leave a link in the description to the article where I found this, where you can also go to and find the ProctorU GIAC certifications if you wish to undertake them. Okay, over to the TryHackMe leaderboards. We have ZT3R1 in first place, Sysmex73 in second place, Nishnav in third place, and FreeSol in fourth place. Rick Sanchez, who was originally in first place for a couple of weeks there, has now gone down to fifth place. So yeah, that's the top five. We've got Threat Yodeling in seventh place, which is great. And Root Access has made his way into 24th place. So a friend of the channel there. Good to see you in that place. And yeah, I'll be following your CTF journey pretty closely every week, at least, to see if you're still in the top 50 of the TryHackMe leaderboards. Over to the comments section of the last video, I had one question here from Flights and the Universe, and he says, which OS are you currently using? By the way, a good video. The OS that I'm currently using on this computer is Mac OS X. It's a MacBook, but I do have another MacBook, the 2012 model, which I play around with all the time and change distributions on pretty much every week. So yeah, I've been running Kali on it. I'm just about to install Parrot on there. I've got a USB just over here with it loaded up, so I'm going to give that a crack and play around with Parrot a bit, and then maybe make a video about a comparison between Parrot and Kali. But yeah, that's all we have time for today. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you did enjoy this video, please do give me a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.